Hi, welcome into Divination Rainbow. Thank you for taking the time to join in for today's reading, and a special thank you to all of those returning. Today we're looking into career and finances. So let's go ahead and dive right in and take a look at what's unfolding currently in the energy around you as it pertains to money. Hopefully you're enjoying your day so far. Please allow us to see into the collective energy at this time around career and finance. Oh, wow. So right away, someone working hard, it may be going slow at this time, but working hard and working on your craftsmanship. Recently having gone through a period potentially of having a loss, but you're over that, moving on from that. A resurrection, something new coming in. Swinging back up after a low point. Wow, this is a lot, but it feels right. Interesting. So maybe all of that hard work and the slow going and the practice and the patience working on your craft has you feeling kind of not sure of what the next steps are, having to definitely persevere and push through. Yeah, a little bit of competition as well, and maybe even someone that is in your circle of coworkers and colleagues that has a bit of a chaotic energy. And I see you not wanting to take any part in that with this Four of Cups and just kind of going within to be more mindful, taking time to really think about what's going to best serve you in your career path and not focusing on whatever this collaborative energy of chaos is that may be going on in the background as things shift around you. Yeah, you kind of know what's best for yourself, and you're a fairly creative person. So you're just in a situation right now where you're using your talents and your gifts to benefit yourself without getting caught up in any drama. And it's getting you to a point where you're getting ready to put whatever last little bit of effort that you have into making this transformation so that you can go from being in practice and patience to being more of a situation of being the victor, being successful. And as the energy continues to shift at that point, we're seeing new opportunities coming in that you're very grateful for. And it's bringing in quite a bit of lucrative opportunities that we're talking of here. And that's what's bringing about this gratitude. It's a new beginning in a way. Not crying over the spilt milk, and knowing that you do have security during this time of change with these two fives back to back. Okay. And definitely the Five of Cups. Don't cry over spilt milk, knowing that whatever has been left behind or pushed out is in order to clear space for your highest good. And starting out in a new opportunity and a new beginning, because now that you've taken the time to introspect and be able to clear your energy and clear your path forward from whatever that workplace drama or competitive or chaotic energy was, you're now ready to kind of take a new approach with this opportunity that is a chance to bring in some success and some abundance. And it's putting you in a situation where you're actually able to have a little bit of a benevolent energy and giving to others. Yeah, it's putting you in a very traditional uh, place of power and maybe even moving into a role of leadership, and definitely that stability with another number five. It's showing me that big changes are coming in. Wow, and now you have the King of Cups. So you're going from the Queen to the King here. And what this means in this particular situation is having more control, and you're welcoming in these changes. Ooh, we have the Lovers here. Yeah, and it's something that you're super passionate about. And it's putting you in a situation of being able to put self-love back into yourself. Because the Lovers is not just about romance in relationships, it also very much speaks to the self-love and the care that we put into ourselves. I'm just covering up the part of this card that we can't show in these YouTube readings. There we go. That's fabulous to see at the end of the spread. All right. So yeah, we definitely see that there are some big changes coming in with the 3 5s that we got during the reading, but it was changes of going from a time of having a little bit more drama, chaos, confusion, conflict, competition, to a time of maybe feeling a sense of loss or lack or maybe even separation. And it's putting you in a place of pushing you towards doing something new, taking a step out, and it's a big change that's bringing about opportunities that you're going to be very grateful for. It actually puts you back in a situation where you're able to start to become more of a charitable influence to others, whether it's sharing your knowledge about this craft so that you're able to help your peers advance alongside you, or whether it's in a financial sense. Because of this inflow of abundance that's coming in, you may be in a position to now be able to bless others as well with some of that financial abundance, which is always such a nice feeling and such a beautiful thing to be able to do. It's putting you in a situation of having a lot more control and stability and feeling very much in your power, knowing that even though things are shifting around you, that you are steady in the current, and that when you do things from your soul, the river itself will flow through you and the abundance will flow to you. You're someone who other people deeply respect, and you're able to use that to your advantage. So do continue to put love into yourself as well, because you have a deep purpose. We also see 3 6s here with the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Lovers, which is letting me know that there is a time for reflection as well. Don't lose sight of your own ability to manifest the things that you want into your life, because you have been working really hard, and it may right now feel like it's been a little bit unnoticed, but we see when this competition comes in that you're able to rise above it by literally rising above it, taking yourself out of the situation and being in control within your inner knowing. Puts you in a situation of being the victor and ending up with that power and the finances that give you the ability to have options. Who doesn't love to see that? So, now that we've taken a look into all of that energy and as it's shifting around here, I'd like to just go a little bit deeper now and see what we may need to see as we stay mindful and reflective on this next leg of the journey. This is where we're going to go a little bit more in depth into the details at this time that are surrounding this energy. Yeah, so new doors are opening and it's going to bring about quite a bit of abundance, but there's also a strong energy of newness and feeling like you're on display. For some, this is definitely going to be a promotion after working really hard, and now it's putting you into a position of leadership or elevated leadership. Opportunity, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is just so perfect. This is repeating what we just saw in your tarot reading. Okay? We see a full moon here. We see a waxing crescent, a waning crescent. So cycles are closing out. You've put your time in essentially. Now this new beginning is coming about here, but it is still important to take time as this opportunity unfolds around you. It may be feeling a little secret or a little bit quiet right now, and that's okay because it gives you time to take time to pour back into your own cup and be able to allow yourself the rest and the relaxation that will grant you the ability to then work in your most effective state, right? And it's something that may be sometimes hard for you to do, but being able to take the steps necessary to allow yourself to believe that what you have done up to this point has been enough. So it's okay to rest a little bit as this starts to come in, especially as you may be getting ready to, or potentially could have just recently, depending on where you're at on the timeline, have gone through a little bit of that workplace politics drama kind of whatever that competition, confusion, whatever that was. All right. And as the shadows kind of clear around this opportunity and things are brought more into the light, it is going to put you in a situation of being more visible to others, being more on display. So seize the opportunity you have prior to the largest part of this transformation to be able to give yourself some self love and some time. That's the one thing we can give ourselves, right? And you really can't put a price on that at the end of the day. We're trading our time as we do these activities and these crafts and these things to bring in the finances that we need to be able to secure the lifestyle that we desire. But we can't run out of time to be able to take care of ourselves because the vessel that is propelling you forward is quite important as well, right? Oh, I just love to see it. This unicorn energy. You're quite a special person. All the hard work that you do. You could be a Jack or a Jill of all trades. One of those people who does a little bit of everything, right? You kind of have a little bit of knowledge in many different fields and avenues. I love it. And it's so cool too, seeing this unicorn moving into the sun right around the time getting ready to go into the Lunar New Year. And with that, I think that's all I'm able to pull through, but that really does feel like the message. And I'm so grateful that you were able to join in for this today. I hope that you were able to find some of these bits of information useful to you or entertaining. And until the next time, I hope you do take good care of yourself. Bye for now.